yeah. I was always told I could be something. I just never believed it till now. But now I see it clear. Let's go. I was sitting on a gold mine, didn't even know the potential was inside me, but I was moving slow. I was looking at the world through a foggy lens, thinking that the best of me was still around the bend. Then one day I woke up, saw the fire in my chest, realized I was settling for less. I wasn't at my best. I was playing small when I was built to be a giant. I was keeping quiet when my voice should be defiant. So I started digging deeper, started looking within, found a version of myself that was ready to win. Not for the approval, not for the applause, but because I owed it to myself to see what I was caused. Potential, potential, I'm just scratching the surface. Every day I wake up, I'm getting closer to my purpose. Potential, potential, I ain't even peaked. The best is yet to come, I can feel it in my potential, potential. Watch me take the stage, I'm unlocking every level, I'm turning over every page. Potential, potential, this is just the start, just the start. The power that I'm finding is the power in my heart. Yeah, I remember every time I doubted what I had, thinking I was average, thinking I was bad at the things that I was called to do, the gifts that I was given. Now I'm standing in the truth and I'm finally living like the person that I always knew was underneath. The fear, the doubt, the hesitation, the belief that I wasn't worthy, that I wasn't enough. Now I'm looking at the mirror and the mirror's getting tough with the lies that I was telling myself for all those years. Now the only thing I'm hearing is the sound of my own cheers. For the progress, for the growth, for the person I'm becoming. The potential's not a question, it's a train that's coming. Potential, potential, I'm just scratching the surface. Every day I wake up, every day I wake up, I'm getting closer to my purpose. Ooh, potential, potential, I ain't even peaked, not yet. The best is yet to come, I can feel it in my potential, potential. Watch me take the stage, I'm unlocking every level, I'm turning over every page. Potential, potential, this is just the start. The power that I'm finding is the power in my heart. They say everyone's got it, but most never use it. They let the fear confuse it, they let the doubt abuse it. But I'm breaking through the ceiling that I built with my own hands. The potential is a river and I'm making different plans to flow with it, to grow with it, to let it take me where I never thought I'd go before. I'm finally in the air where the view is different, where the vision is clear. The potential that I found is the reason I'm here. So I'm thanking for the struggle to show me what I got. I'm thanking for the moments that I thought I'd lose the plot, cause the plot was always there, I just had to read the signs. The potential is the only thing that's truly mine. Now I'm moving with a purpose that I never had before. Every step I take is opening a different kind of door. I'm unlocking all the gifts that were sleeping in my soul. The potential is the only thing that's making me whole. I ain't done yet, I'm just warming up the engine. Every day I'm finding new dimensions of the ascension that I'm on, that I'm walking, that I'm living every breath. The potential is the only thing that's cheap and that. By making every moment count, every second feel alive. I was born to be a giant and I'm finally gonna thrive. So watch me as I rise, watch me as I grow. The potential that I'm living is the only thing I know. I'm just getting started, the best is yet to come. Watch me. Potential. Yeah. Took a while to see, but I finally know my worth, and I ain't never going back. Let's go. Yeah. I used to shrink myself to fit into their space. Apologize for taking up the room, for taking up the pace. I used to dim my light so they could feel bright. Now I'm shining so damn hard they gotta cover their eyes. I used to beg for love from people who couldn't give it. Now I'm giving it to myself and I'm finally living. I used used to doubt every single move I made. Now I'm moving with a confidence that cannot fade. I used to think that I was lucky just to be around. Now I know I'm the reason that the whole room makes a sound. I used to be the one who settled for the scraps. Now I'm sitting at the table and I'm not looking back. I grew into who I was meant to be. Take the scars and the lessons and I set myself free. I grew out of the shell I was in. Now I'm standing in the truth and I'm finally ready to win. I grew and I ain't going back to the version of myself that was always under attack. I grew and I'm proud of the climb. Every step I took was worth it every single time. I remember when I couldn't look myself in the eye. Too busy being who they wanted, too busy telling lies. To the mirror, to my heart, to the fire in my chest. I was giving all my power to the ones who failed the test. Now I'm standing in the center, I'm the only one I need. I'm the author of my story, I'm the one who plants the seed and watches it grow into a forest that they can't cut down. I grew so tall, I grew so wide, I grew right through the crown that they tried to put up on me, tried to hold me in place. Now I'm looking at the view from a different kind of space, and I'm grateful for the struggle, grateful for the pain, 'cause without it, I'd still be the same. I grew into who I was meant to be. Took the scars and the lessons and I set myself free. I grew out of the shell I was in. Now I'm standing in the truth and I'm finally ready to win. I grew and I ain't going back to the version of myself that was always under attack. I grew and I'm proud of the climb. Every step I took was worth it every single time. I ain't the same person that I was before, the one who was afraid to walk through any door, without permission, without a hand to hold. Now I'm bold, now I'm warm, now I'm made of gold. That was forged in the fire of the life I lived. Every moment I survived was a gift I had to give to the person I was, to the person I am. I grew through the struggle, I grew through the pain that I didn't even know existed in my soul. Now I'm finally whole and I'm in control of the narrative, the vision, the future and the past. I grew and I'm proud of it at last. So if you see me now, you see the evidence of every tear, every doubt, every moment of suspense. I grew through it all, I became who I am, and I wouldn't trade a second of the plan that brought me to this place, to this breath, to this view. I grew and I'm finally living in the truth of who I always was, who I always knew. Behind the fear, behind the doubt, behind the what it grew. A version of myself that's ready for the world, confident and steady, with my flag unfurled. So I'm taking a moment to thank the one who stayed through the darkest nights and the longest days. That was me and I'm proud of who I became. I grew, yeah, and someone I'm proud of, and that's the only thing that matters. I grew. Yeah. Everybody tryna be somebody else, I'm just tryna be me, and that's enough. Let's go. I've been watching all the clones, tryna mimic the style, tryna walk in my shoes, but they ain't walked a mile. In the fire, in the rain, in the struggle that I know, they just see the surface, they don't see the undertow that carry me through the dark, that taught me how to swim. I was real when it wasn't cool to be the realest one. I was honest when the truth was the hardest pill to take. Now I'm standing in the light and I'm never gonna fake the authenticity that got me to this place. I got dirt on my hands and I got scars on my face, and I wear them like a badge, like a crown, like a name. The realest in the game, and I ain't never gonna change. Real, I'm the realest in the room. You can keep the fake love, I take the truth in the gloom. Real, I ain't gotta pretend, no pretend. What you see is what you get until the very end. Real, that's the only way I know. I was built for the authenticity, I'm letting it show. Real, watch me stand my ground. The real ones always rise when the fake ones come around. I remember when they they told me to be more like them, to soften on my edges to fit into the gym, or the image they were selling, or the product they were pushing. But I ain't a commodity, I'm a river that keeps rushing through the valleys and the peaks, through the calm and the storm. I'm the realest version of myself, I'm keeping it warm, with the fire of the truth, with the heat of the real. I ain't never gonna sell my soul for a deal that requires me to be somebody that I'm not. I'd rather be a whole man with a fractured plot than a perfect puppet with a hollow chest. Real is the only thing that passes every test. Real, I'm the realest in the room. You can keep the fake love, I take the truth in the gloom. Real, I ain't gotta pretend, don't pretend. What you see is what you get until the very end. Real, that's the only way I know. I was built for the authenticity, I'm letting it show. Real, watch me stand my ground. The real ones always rise when the fake ones come around. They can keep the copies, keep the imitations. I'm the original, the one that started the conversations. Not because I'm better, but because I'm true to the spirit that is me, to the light that I grew into. From the darkness, into from the doubt. The real is all I know, and I'm letting it out. So if you're looking for a role model, don't look at the fake. Look at the ones who stay solid through every single break. I'm the proof that real still exists in this world, and I'm never gonna change for any boy or girl who wants me to be less than the person that I am. Real is the only flag, and I'm raising it, man. So I'm walking through the world with my head held high. No mask, no filter, no need to justify the way I talk, the way I move, the way I show my heart. The real ones do the real ones from the very start. So I'm keeping it 100, keeping it 1,000 more. The real is the foundation that I'm building on the floor of the life that I created, the legacy I leave. The truth is the only thing I'm ever gonna believe. So if you see me in the spotlight, know that what you see is the realest version of the person I was meant to be. No apologies, no edits, no revisions to the script. I'm real, and that's the only truth I've ever cried. Real.